How to SSH into WSL from Windows on the same machine. I followed the instructions in this answer. How can I SSH into Bash on Ubuntu on Windows 10? I'm attempting to SSH from PuTTY in Windows on the same machine, using port 22, which matches my config file. Tried both 127.0.0.1 and 127.0.1.1. However, I'm still getting access denied. Ultimately, I'm hoping to set up a Visual Studio remote build, but I've been thus far unable to get in remotely at all. What next steps should I take? Process Hacker shows this report 22. Not sure what this means. Here are the contents of /etc/ssh/sshg_config.
Change the 22 port to a other one, such as 2222, in the file /etc/ssh/sshg_config, then restart the SSH service by the command, sudo service ssh full restart. You will successfully log in. But I don't know the reason. I also try use it as a remote GDB server for Visual Studio by VisualC, it not works well. VisualC will support it in the next version as the Popsicle website shows. The link is this URL.
Port 22 does not work because Windows comes with a built-in SSH server. Windows 10 comes with an SSH server, and it will either need to be disabled or the port that will be used for SSH on WSL will need to be changed. I chose to do the latter and use port 2200 for WSL SSH. Source, this URL.
When you log in, use your Windows Microsoft account password, not your WSL Linux user password. You will be logged into your Windows home directory running cmd.exe. Enter command, /windows/system32/bash.exe login, to log into your WSL home directory and execute your .profile.
Contrary to the accepted and other answers here, the port does not have to be changed. I was able to successfully connect on port 22 to my OpenSH server running inside Ubuntu 18.04 WSL on port 22. It seems that in addition to the user explicitly running the Windows OpenSH server explicitly, Windows can also run the OpenSH server in the background without the user explicitly enabling it. This happens when you enable developer mode in the new settings. If you are trying to log into your WSL OpenSH server, but you are ending up at a /cmd prompt in your Windows home folder, then Windows is running an OpenSH server on port 22 in the background, and is not letting WSL use it for outbound traffic. If you want to connect on port 22 to your OpenSH server in WSL, then try the following steps. Start not logged into SSH. If you don't have one already, open Windows Firewall, select Add Rule and configure it to allow incoming traffic on port 22. Open the new Windows 10 Settings app, navigate to Updates and AMP, Security and to the section for developers. Turn off the option for device discovery, make your device visible to USB connections and your local network. After doing this, I was able to connect to the OpenSH server inside of my WSL instance on port 22. Reference article. This URL